What would the plot be for the movie with the title Don't Grab Her Arms When She's Sleepwalking? My wife has been sleepwalking for years, and I've always been told not to wake her up. But last night I made a huge mistake. I woke up to her standing at the foot of our bed, staring at me. I knew she was sleepwalking, so I gently tried to guide her back to bed. But when I touched her arm, she suddenly snapped out of it and looked at me with a terrified expression. She started screaming and thrashing around, and I had to hold her down to keep her from hurting herself. When she finally calmed down, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "You weren't supposed to touch me." I asked her what she meant, and she told me that when she was a child, she used to sleepwalk. Her parents would always gently guide her back to bed without waking her up. But one night, her father grabbed her arm and shook her awake. She said that when she woke up, she saw something standing behind her father. It was a tall, dark figure with glowing eyes. She said that it reached out and touched her father, and he immediately collapsed to the floor. She said that she had been terrified of sleepwalking ever since, and that she had been trying to suppress it for years. I didn't believe her at first, but then she showed me a scar on her arm where she said the figure had touched her. She said that every time she sleepwalks, she sees the figure standing behind me, and that it gets closer every time.